The views and opinions expressed on any program are those of the producers and/or the persons appearing on the program and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of FRC Media, Bristol Community College, or the City of Fall River.
This is the 8th annual Michael Troy Show.
Our next artist is Johnny Botelho. Johnny was a great friend of Michael's, and he was telling me that he remembers him and Michael singing harmonies on the curbstones around the city of Fall River all the time back in the day, doing Crosby, Stills and Nash, and Cat Stevens and that type of stuff. Johnny's going to be taking care of a couple of Michael songs for us and a song of his own. So let's welcome Johnny Botelho.
Hello, everyone. 20 years ago, life seemed so easy, you didn't have to try. Nothing but blue sky, cruising with the radio, no particular place to go. You were my best friend, really that all that. Isn't that supposed to be living on a roller coaster? Valley too low, hills too steep, isn't that it's supposed to be? I don't want to fight, I don't want some peace, I don't want no war, I just want to be thee. I can't write what's wrong, I'll just say so long. In the shadow of your frustration, living up to your expectation, can't do nothing right. All we do is fight, make big feet and slamming doors, really vans without cars. Had more time of this one, when we didn't have a 10 to live. Isn't that supposed to be living on a roller coaster? Valleys too low, hills too steep, isn't that what it's supposed to be? I don't cry no more, got nothing to do. I can't seem to win, I just want a truce. I can't write what's wrong, I just say so long. Isn't that supposed to be living on a roller coaster? Valleys too low, hills too steep, isn't that what it's supposed to be? I don't cry no more, got nothing to lose. I can't seem to win, I just want the truth. I can't write what's wrong, I'll just say so long. It might just company, feeling your misery. Is it just a cover? Dream have love. Don't think I haven't tried shoveling sand to the tide. Heartbreak is all. I think I might hit the wall. Isn't I supposed to be living on a roller coaster? Valleys too low, hills too steep. Isn't that it's supposed to be? I don't cry no more, got nothing to lose. I can't seem to win, I just want the truth. I can't write what's wrong, I'll just say so long. This is a great song Mike wrote about his family, his legacy, his family, his music. Beaches on the backyard swing, there's Jim stand by his thing. His soul has a bring him warmth and shelter. That old shop's closing down, that old mill's on rocky ground. That old song ain't nothing, these old walls haven't heard before. I guess it's a slow train, moved by an idea. built on a dream. Conclusions are illusion, just the horizon. It's just the end. We start again. That old world spinning around, that old tide's up and down, that old moon keeps losing ground to its heresy. That old kite's taking gas, this too will come to pass. 100 miles, 100 bucks, in what it used to be. Progress is a slow train, moved by an idea, built on a dream. Suspicions and conditions can slow you down, like a stumbling block. We go around and we won't stop. We'll fill the void where we see the need. Keep up our set till our hearts bleed. Come home again, Sarah's living in the city. Uses and strength like fishermen, long, hard and slow. Mary, Mary with the white yellow, with roots as white as snow. Tell me if you know, where does the time go? Like this is a slow train, moved by an idea, built on a dream. Conclusions are illusion, it's just the horizon, it's just the end, where you start again. There lived a man who was tough as leather, the governed eagle in his eye. To hell and back he rode along the way, he became a legend. He live on, legends never die. Traveled many roads and lost direction, didn't pay attention to the sign. Through his gift is where he found redemption. He live on, legends never die. Never looked for fame, but it found him. Strolling work of art and masterpiece. With his hands took raw steel from his soul, created another Mona Lisa, chain of mystery. Always said that life was one big question, found the answer in a wind when he ride. One with the universe, he stayed connected. He live on, legends never die. Never looked for fame, but it found him. Controlling work of art and masterpiece. With his hands took raw steel from his soul, created another Mona Lisa, chain of mystery. Each tattoo he wore told a story, a rebel to the bone, friend for life. God called him home, riding high in the blaze of glory. He live on, legends never die. He live on, legends never die.
This next group is RedFish. That's Stephen Redfern That's where the red comes from. And Gary Fish, RedFish. Gary has been running the Sandy Woods open mic for years. It's one of the most popular open mics in Rhode Island. So let's welcome RedFish to the stage.
So anyway, this is a fisherman tune. It's Captain Lou. He's in the audience too. It's called 4 Boats Down. I was taken back in a shiver when an old hand said to me, "Did you hear about the birthday bar being swallowed by the sea?" She was steaming low for a boat when water filled the hold. It was taken down like Jonah in the January cold. 4 men lost their lives. One poor boy was found lifeless in the life ring when the birthday bar went down. 4 boats down, 10 lives lost in the course of 13 days. Morning ends and the meeting ends and they're driving on them way. Fortune seekers, bottom reapers, love slaves of the sea. A widowmaker, father taker, can steal your breath away. 2 more days would pass, 2 more boys would pay the price of life to reap this sea in the mouth of Buzzard's Bay. The Cape Fear was a big boat, impressive at the dock. She was sure to win your confidence, a stature of an ark. Lucky, her crew survived the shock as the Adriatic rolled on by her sitting on the rocks. Calm weather would determine salvation next day. A storm blew in and took more boats. They got pounded by the sea. LEDs and splinters for miles around the shore, and the Adriatic rode a crew down to the ocean floor. Calm weather would determine salvation next day. A storm blew in and took more boats. They got pounded by the sea. In the course of 13 days, this morning ends and the meeting ends and they're driving on them waves. Fortune seekers, bottom reapers, love slaves of the sea. A widowmaker, father taker, can steal your breath away. Thank you, appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Now this next tune we're going to do is called Never Too Late. I know the lie, and I felt it slap. I learned to keep the cold my back. I get so low, so I get high, and it's hard to watch the baby cry. Never too late to learn, never too early to go. And when those tables turn, don't move so slow. I felt the heat and I touched the fire. I could stay and watch those flames get higher. I thought you knew and you understand, but it's cold and I don't give a damn. I'd stay if I liked pain. I'd say goodbye if I thought you cared. If you paid my fare, I'll take that train. You need the space, I need the air. Never too late to learn, never too early to go. And when those tables turn, don't move so slow. You dug a hole and you set a trap. I'll see one unfolds while I take my nap. I hit the road and I did my time. I wiped my feet and left all of those devils behind. You keep your only, you know wise. And if you pay my fare, I'll catch my flight. You have to earn the things you cannot buy, and I won't pet dogs that bite. Never too late to learn, it's never too early to go. And when those tables turn, don't move so slow. Don't move so slow. Don't move so slow.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, now we're going to do a Stephen Redfern song. Last couple of years we did my songs. Now we're going to do one of his, which is a RedFish original.
It's called Holding On,
wasn't looking for love, but then there you were, holding on to time well spent, holding on to time well spent, holding on to time well spent with you. First met, I walked through those distant times, those times yours and mine, holding on to time well spent, holding on to time well spent, holding on spent with you, with you, with you, with you. It's more than destiny that put us in this path. I could tell just where I want to be, in your arms again, holding on to time we'll spend, holding on to time we'll spend, holding on to time we've spent with you, with you, with you, with you. You and I are devoted to life. together delights my senses. The feeling of love, holding on to time well spent, holding on to time well spent, holding on to time well spent with you.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Next group is the Laureanno brothers, Mike, Frank, and Tom. The trio is going to perform Barbtail Nag and Joe. So let's welcome the Laureanno brothers.
My money on a bobtail nag, winner bet on the bay. He held his ticket like a lifeline, I throwed mine away. We stood in line like chain links, taking the chances we take. Yeah, the only difference between him and me was the choices we make. Hey, out the window blow, so cold in Mexico. Sometimes I wanna go when no one knows my name. Drink tequila on a red-eye flight, change my life, forget tonight. Shaking down a highway in a pouring rain. I make my stand, I'm a family man. Well, God and love come first. I ain't no saint in what I ain't, Lord knows I got the thirst. Cards passed around, the chips were down, bottle called my bluff. He bet my life and family, and I had enough. Now what I know about Stephen Foster, I do not recall. I just thank God I didn't get that high, couldn't take the fall. They said he died, pouring alone, not a penny to his name. I'm better poor and humble than still in the game. Hey, out the window blow, so cold in Mexico. Sometimes I wanna go when no one knows my name. Drink tequila on a red-eye flight, change my life, forget tonight. Shaking down a highway in a pouring rain. Now Mary Jane and Al Hammers were good old friends of mine. She made me laugh, he held my thoughts, I held them sublime. I woke up in the 90s and the 70s are gone. Hey, why don't we skip the 80s? Something was wrong. I worked the mill, I do recall. I was a fisherman for a while. I labored for some bourgeoisie and I put that on file. I found myself in a job market. Midlife can be cruel. Minimum wage mistakes. I'm going back to school. Hey, out the window blow, so cold in Mexico. Sometimes I wanna go when no one knows my name. Drink tequila on a red-eye flight, change my luck, forget tonight. Kicking down a highway in a pouring rain. I bet my money on a bobtail nag, the winner bet on a bay. He held his ticket like a lifeline, I throwed mine away. We stood in line like chain links, taking the chances we take. Yeah, the only difference between him and me was the choices we made. I used to travel a lot to New York City, and when I did, you would take the bus, and the bus takes you into Port Authority. And there was this busker playing banjo at the bus station,
And over the course of several months, I got to talk to him and know him. His name was Joe, and he was homeless. So I wrote a song about his life. And after I wrote it, I made a demo of it, and I sent it to Mike. And I said, hey, Mike, this sounds like something, something you would do, and I would love to have you come over in my house and sing it, because I want to hear your voice on it, and so let me know. So I sent it off to him. A month goes by, nothing.
2 months.
So I figure, you don't like the song. Okay, fair enough. And all of a sudden, a week later, I get a call from him, and he says, hey, Mike, I figured out Joe. He says, this one might get you to Kerrville. That's a folk festival. And he said, I'd come over. I made a few changes here and there, and I'd like to come over and sing it to you, but I got to pick up Mary Lou at 3. He was working at the Charlton over there. So anyway, he came over, and he came in my living room, and you could tell he was a little nervous because he made some changes, and he had his yellow pad, and he started playing me the song. And, of course, Mike is a great, great songwriter. He has a great ear for rhyme and internal rhyme and just great lines. And he tweaked it and even, started off with this suspended chord, And so anyway, we recorded it, and maybe, let's see, the other footnote is Mike won the Woody Guthrie Songwriting Festival in 2004. Yeah. I don't know if you know that, yeah. I mean, he won like every songwriting festival out there, but he won that one in 2004. And then 12 years later, in 2016, a year after he passed, I submitted the song that we wrote, Joe, here I'm going to play, to the Woody Guthrie Songwriting Contest, and it won. And, And I got to go to Oklahoma and sing it at the Woody Guthrie Folk Festival with Michael by my side in spirit. And so I guess in a way, Mike won that contest twice. Joe is holding court at the bus depot, busking and dancing, strumming on an old banjo on the flip side of luck. Brother, can you spare a buck? His derby hat's full of old moth holes. His Goodwill vest can't warm his chest. It's December and it's getting cold. He takes a nip. Fuel for the rocket ship. He had a dream in the factory before the labor moved overseas, before the water rose above his nose. When the unemployment check ran out, it was a haymaker and 8 count. Now he sings for those who have a place to go. Hey, Joe. Joe loved Louise. Louise loved nice clothes. When the going got rough, she had enough. She left him for another Joe, but he has a photo. And the old banjo. He had a job in the factory before the labor moved overseas, before the water rose above his nose. When the unemployment check ran out, it was a haymaker and 8 count. Now he sings for those who have a place to go. Hey, Joe. He's on the ropes and he swings back with a song. Out there's still hope, rope-a-dope, the winter nights are long. It's a blue light night, time in jail is warm, 3 hots and a cot, a a misdemeanor and a sad song. The sergeant knows his name. Slips him some change. He had a job in the factory before the labor moved overseas, before the water rose above his nose. When the unemployment check ran out, it was a haymaker and a count. Now he sings for those who have a place to go. Hey, Joe. Thank you. About a month or 2 months before Michael passed away, in September of 2015, he gave me a call and we went out for a ride in our hometown here in my old 1950 Chevy. And he was feeling really good that day. It was a warm day. The window was rolled down in the old Chevy. He had his elbow out. And it was just one of those, he had just a great day, a great memory. And after he passed, I wrote this song in his memory. I said a prayer for my friend, he's hanging tough. He always said keep the faith, and it served him well enough. We'll take one more ride in my 50 Chevrolet. Go back in time before the light begins to fade. He greets me with a bear hug, his hair is thin. Though he's lost his lion's mane, he's still a king. The old Chevy groans, but she won't let us down. Ask him where he wants to go, he says, our hometown. Now we're rolling along down these Fall River hills. He and the Chevy are holding on still. Hard knocks in granite blocks in these tired old mills we called home. The car's got no seatbelts, it don't matter to him. There's worse ways to die, he says, and he laughs like a fisherman. When life threw a punch, he knew what to do. Just kept on casting his hope into the blue. There's a push-button radio at his knee. The tubes hum, we sing along to a song from '63. Is this the 4th of July? Are we in a parade? Is this the last time we get to feel this way? And we're rolling along down these Fall River hills. He and a Chevy are holding on still. Hard knocks in granite blocks in these tired old mills we called home. There's pride in the name for the town you were born. You can't rip the roots out of what's bred in the bone. In 1804, our city was called Troy. You can't take the Fall River out of the boy. cliches and sympathy cards, holding back the tears, trying so hard to find a way to say goodbye to you. Guys from our hood, don't cry, that ain't true. Now you're rolling along down these Fall River hills, you and a Chevy, forever still. Hard knocks in granite blocks in these tired old mills you called home. Oh, you are home. Thank you. Thank you, Michael Troy.
Next up, and we're getting there, we're getting close to the end. We have two more groups. First, it's Louis Leeman and his daughter Jeri Karam-Kozak. The father duo brings harmonies to the stage. Louis is an iconic songster and writer that has performed music from when he was a teenager, maybe even earlier. His daughter Jeri follows in his footsteps. She even has a band of her own now. And they're going to be performing Careful of the Devil and Jesus on the Radio. Welcome, Louis and Jeri.
Oh, God, children want a happy home, strong foundation and a cornerstone, place to lay their weary head, hands to keep them warm and fed. Be careful of the devil, he's a hell of a liar. He can talk a bum from a warm campfire. He can drown a fish with a quenchless thirst. He can take what's bad and make it worse.
In the tenement houses on the lower south side, where the walls have ears and the streets have eyes, where the girls wear red and the boys wear black, Friday night comes like a heart attack.
Devil's ransom's gonna be paid, and the best he could do was stay away. Mama don't feel what mama don't know. Nobody cares down old Skid Row. Daddy left home like he disappeared. He sure could use that strong right hand. Mama works all day at the Holly Mill. Now she sees another man. Janie and the Holly were a beautiful sight. Nothing about him he didn't like. He carried that load like a heavy load. Carried him down that old Skid Row. Be careful of the devil, he's a hell of a liar. He can talk a bum from a warm campfire. He can drown a fish with a quenchless thirst. When you think he can't, he'll make it worse. All God children want a happy home, strong foundation and a cornerstone, children tend to stray when the cornerstone gets chipped away. You be careful of the devil, he's a hell of a liar. He can talk a bomb from a warm campfire. He can drown a fish with a quenchless thirst. He can take what's bad and make it worse. All God's children want a happy home. Thank you.
Thank you. So this one's for all of us. It's called Shine.
You got it.
My teacher tells me I sing too loud, that frequent daydreams just aren't allowed. I get in trouble at least twice a day, 'cause I can't sit still. I'd rather play it. Oh, I'm just trying. I'm just trying. I'm just trying to be myself. My dad paints pictures. My mom writes songs. And when she sings them, I sing along. They always tell me, don't ever quit. Don't ever change yourself just so you fit. So I'm just trying. I'm just trying. I'm just trying to be myself. Don't wanna color inside the lines. I want the whole world to see me shine. Yeah. And I'm just trying. I'm just trying. I'm just trying to be myself. To be myself. To be myself. Thank you.
Well, the poor blame the rich and the rich blame the poor. Hustlers hide behind the back room door. Cop out front got his hand in the till, and the mules invade the mill. Men with the gun shoot the men with the sticks. Spoons pull away from the hands of the poor. Hungry fall on their knees and pray, God, let them come what will. Jesus is on the radio. Superman's fighting crime. Santa Claus stole the show. And I got God in these friends of mine. Well, I come a long way, got a way to go. I learned a lot. What do I know? I was older then, I'm younger now. It seems nothing's changed somehow. Say I'm crazy, what do I care if I talk to myself when there's nobody there? I got a watch, I got time. God's got a church and he feeds my kind. Jesus is on the radio. Superman's fighting crime. Santa Claus stole the show. And I got God in these friends of mine. There's a man with a spoon in his hand, and potatoes and corn, gravy on a plate big enough for two. There's a woman with a smile and her eyes are clear. She walks up to me and she says, what can I do for you? Jesus is on the radio. Superman's fighting crime. Santa Claus stole the show. And I got God in these friends of mine. And the poor blame the rich and the rich blame the poor. Hustler hides behind the back room door. Cop out front got his hand in the till, and the mules invade the mill. Men with a gun shoot the men with the sticks. Stones roll away from the hands of the poor. Hungry fall on their knees and pray, God, let them come what will. Jesus is on the radio. Superman's fighting crime. Me, I got a way to go. And I got God in these friends of mine. Thank you very much. Thank you for having us.
Thanks so much.
So the Durfee Quintet, we've got Gary Bigelow, Matt Damaris, Tom Corey, Justin Gallagher, and Jason Newell. We're all pleased to have these educators from Durfee Music Department performing again. They're all great musicians in their own right, and today they will be performing Romancing the Moon and Highway.
1, 2, 3, 4. taken to the skyway, along with his fireman's axe. Always answers the call, never worry about the fall. Loyal spirit now set free, riding his own breeze. Little black king of the pride, it's not the departure, it's the ride. Free from the ride at his back, free from the cold of the clock, free from the yoke at his neck. Ooh, skyway, sky highway, ride away. Sky highway, ride away. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. It's great being here. Quick word. Thank you so much for coming this evening. As Chuck said, we're teachers at Durfee High School, and we wanted music teachers, administration, and school committeemen. I'll talk about those guys a little later. Anyway, and retired teachers. Oh, that's right. I just want to thank you because I know one thing you have to know, and I think I've said this before certainly, is that when kids are playing their instruments for the first time, you know what I'm saying? They need to have, it takes a lot of practicing. I mean, look at Michael Troy, how he played. That didn't just happen. He worked at that and worked at that. It was a craft. And he developed those skills. And to get kids to put that kind of time in nowadays instead of doing this, right? You have to give them an instrument that is quality. If you don't, it's really hard to do it. It's really hard to get them to stick with it. So I thank you so much on behalf of the students for doing that for them. That's what you're doing here today, in addition to certainly paying tribute to a great songwriter, Michael Troy. Here's a tune Michael wrote called Romancing the Moon. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got a message from the wife of an old close friend that rolled me down from way back when. His father won't be making no special dates. They found him in his easy chair. From the past to spend some time with good old boys from the Tiverton line. All them shots and beers, belly laughs and tears. Only romance, those hard-nosed straight. I'm on my knees again, pray the Lord, amen. Life stands show the way to us, my old friend. All that's left intact when you're looking back. Romancing the moon. From the wall-top pond where the water spills to the Quintet River down the Grand Hill, the cotton kings from stone-cutter's hand, those 400 miles of promised land. Now the river's been buried and the mill's shut down, and the people got
romance in the moon. Romance in the moon. Thank you. You know, Michael Troy never, ever was embarrassed to talk about where he came from. Oh, thank you very much. He was proud to be from Fall River. I had a chance to play a couple of times with Michael. All right. This song talks about the city we live in and how everyone has to come from somewhere. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and... somewhere. Everyone has their story to tell. Everyone's had a taste of sweet paradise. We've all shared that little piece of hell. Everyone taking things for granted. Everyone's felt second guessed. His or her baggage they carry. Everyone has some crazy theory to test. I traveled this land of the brave and free, drank from her well, dark and deep, made some good friends, had me some laughs. So I knew someday I'd be coming back. Who I am, where I belong, the place I was raised, the place I was born. There's nothing like home to this New England boy. In the land of the mills, 7 hills. In the land of the mills, 7 hills. From the land of the mills, 7 hills. City called Troy. In the city called Troy. Oh, I traveled loss or win, but what you choose to believe. nothing like home to this New England boy. Then the land of the mills, 7 hills. In the land of the mills, 7 hills. In the land of the mills, 7 hills. In a city called Michael Troy. In a city called Troy. Thank you, folks, very much.
We'd like all the performers to come up on stage, please. This song is going to be sung and performed by Sarah, who is Michael and Mary Lou's first daughter, and her son, Henry. Henry's going to sing.
Someday you'll grow into a beauty. Someday I'll grow and be old and gray. We'll laugh at the good times, we've had so many. We'll laugh at the hardships of these troublesome days. Now I look back at it, never thought I'd submit to life, work in the mill, taking it day by day. 10 years just slipped away, and look, I'm working it still. Someday you'll grow into a beauty. Someday I'll grow and be old and gray. We'll laugh at the good times, we've had so many. We'll laugh at the hardships of these troublesome days. World's full of peril, goblins and boogeymen, contradiction in a negative way. If you believe in magic, parting seas and true love, the good Tsar will hold them in pray. Someday you'll grow into a beauty. Someday I'll grow and be old and gray. We'll laugh at the good times, we've had so many. We'll laugh at the hardships of these troublesome days. Shiver in your bones won't let you alone, for fear of what others might say. You'll never live your dreams if you don't take a chance. Let the ships fall where they may. Someday you'll grow into a beauty. Someday
Give it up for Sarah and Henry. Thank you all for coming. It's been a great show. We can't do it without you. We'll look at it about the November 18th next year.